It's a first for the state of Vermont, proof that wind power can hurt property values.
It's a rare ruling for two families who have complained about noise coming from the Georgia Mountain Wind Farm. Alexi Rubenstein has our report.
Scott and Melody McLean own 15 acres on the north side of Georgia Mountain.
It's just the perfect place.
Up until last year, they thought of it as their little piece of paradise.
It used to be a quiet, peaceful, the place that we wanted to retire in and spend our whole lives in.
There's two here.
They can see and hear the 4 turbines from the Georgia Mountain Wind Project from their home. And while they're first to admit the noise isn't omnipresent, it can on occasions keep them up at night.
And at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's like a jet's going overhead and never leaving sound, or a rumble, 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 rumble like a train is coming up over the mountain.
Since the turbines came online last year, the McLeans and another couple appealed their town assessed property value. Last month, the Georgia Board of Civil Authority agreed, lowering the assessed value on the $400,000 home by more than $50,000, lowering their taxes, but also affecting the home's resale value. By regulation, the wind project's required to keep outside sound levels under 45 decibels, and project officials insist they are staying within those parameters.
The project is completely in compliance. All of the post-operational monitoring that has been conducted to date has been in compliance with the board's ruling. They have questioned and challenged and raised questions that I don't think are reasonable from the get-go.
Without any recent home sales to compare, Georgia's 6-member Board of Civil Authority was hard-pressed to come up with an accurate yardstick for the reassessment.
I think I spent anywhere from 4 to 6 visits to the McLeans very early in the morning having coffee on their porch.
In the end, board members unanimously agreed that sound from the turbines, any sound, was enough.
It's a noise that's a constant sort of noise. I once described it as if you're on a coastline and way off in the distance there's a freighter going by and you hear the engine going chug, chug, chug. That's the kind of noise that you experience.
The board used a recent study of noise impacts on homeowners near the Burlington airport as a model to determine the reassessment. State officials say there are no examples of homeowners in proximity to Vermont wind farms that have had their properties lose value as a result of being reassessed. And industry officials cite national studies that also back that up. With the towers not going anywhere, the McLeans admit there's not a lot of options they have.
It's nice to have somebody of some authority finally acknowledge the fact that property values are affected, adversely affected.
Alexi Rubenstein, Channel 3 News, Georgia.
The other couple's home near the McLeans lost about $30,000 of its assessed value.